Hey guys, it's TechyGeekyGuy here from YouTube, or if you'd like to refer to me as EvK, that's alright, it's just abbreviations for my full name. And basically I run a tech show here. I'm actually running it in my garden shed in my backyard. The only reason for that is it's nice, it's secluded, it's quiet, it's a nice place for a studio, so nothing fancy, but I hope you enjoy my show. And here, watch this. Alright, thanks for watching that introduction, you guys. I'd just like to say that I used Corel Video Studio Pro X3 to edit it. So it's nothing entirely fancy, but I made it in an hour. Pretty proud of myself. That includes rendering time. It takes a while to render. Anyways, enough of that. I'll go into more detail about that later. I'd like to apologize for the poor video quality of my camera. I'm not actually using a camcorder. I'm just using a simple PowerShot A460 digital camera from Canon. I'll show you a little picture here. So yeah, you can see it's nothing too fancy, just basic video quality, nothing much. So first I'd like to actually start by saying something that you might find a bit weird, but it's how I roll. You might have seen other videos, people are using their hands to point. But I like to take a different approach. I use meter sticks. It's a meter long, it's perfect, it's a meter stick. So that's how I point to things on my little screen up here. So anyways, let me start off by giving you a little brief description of my show. So basically I run a tech show here on YouTube, and what I do is I talk a lot about reviews. I do reviews on things like the computer that I use. It's a Toshiba Sevo L300D. It's running Vista Home Premium. It's got a 250GB hard drive, 2 gigs of RAM. So yeah, I'll do reviews of maybe my camera that I'm recording with, as you saw before. And yeah, I do a lot of reviews and a lot of hands-on. Another thing I do is keynote overviews. I don't know if you watch the Apple keynotes or anything that Microsoft may put out, but yeah, the little keynote things from Apple. I like to do little summaries on them. So basically, here I'll show you this. It's a clip from the iPhone OS 4.0 keynote.
So we are really excited about adding multitasking to apps in the App Store. But how do we do it? Right? How are we adding multitasking while preserving battery life and performance?
So there you see iPhone OS 4.0 keynote, and I basically start saying things like, to summarize this keynote, Apple introduced iPhone OS 4.0. iPhone OS 4.0 includes many new features, including the biggest of them all, multitasking. Steve Jobs said that there were 7 new features, and I think that multitasking is the biggest one. He claimed that multitasking is such a big thing, and it took them longer to do it than other brands, simply because they do it better than everybody else. Like copy and paste, it took them long to get that, except it's much better than everybody else's copy and paste. So I kind of summarize it like that, go over a whole video on it, but yeah. And another thing I do, this is a bit interesting, I don't think many people do this. I don't know if you've ever seen YouTube poops or remixes, but I kind of do that, except what I do, instead of using videos of Zelda and Mario, I'll use something, actually tech videos. Here, I'll show you an example. This one is a promo for MS-DOS 5 or Microsoft Disk Operating System 5. So here you go.
To copy files from drive to drive, just drag and drop. Gimme 5. Wondering what command to use? Select from our drop-down menus.
The graphical shell. Do tell, the mystery's gone. Go on.
So there you see, that was just kind of a silly rap for MS-DOS 5. Made me laugh when I first saw it. Anyways, that's just a short clip. So what I do is I take this and I turn it into, I kind of mix it up a bit, put a few effects in, add a beat to the background and make it into a whole new remix rap. And here I'll show you an example of it. I'm not going to show you the whole thing since the whole thing will be posted in an upcoming video. But anyways, here's a clip of it.
Wondering what command to use? Select from our drop-down menu. Wondering what command to use? Select from our drop-down menu. Wondering what command to use? Select from our drop-down menu.
So as you can see there, it's a little silly rap. I'll post the rest of the video later. And I just thought this would be very interesting to do. I saw the video, I laughed at it, I thought, hey, this would be great for a remix. And so basically, yeah, I've never seen any other tech channels do it. I don't know if you watch John for Lakers or Soldier Knows Best. I certainly do. They're two great channels. Here you can see them. Make sure to visit them. They're great tech reviewers. And basically, yeah, I just thought it would be very interesting considering people have done it before, but not with tech videos like that. I actually have another rap done. It's with the Vista SP1 upgrade video or whatever. I thought that would just be fun to do a little rap with. I still have the song stuck in my head. Vista gotta get me some. It's really, really bad, really absurd. Look it up if you haven't seen it. You'll laugh. Or you'll just see, what was that? So yeah, that's absurd. It's called Rockin' Our Sails or something. It's really weird. Anyways, so yeah, I do the little raps. And another thing I do is rumors. So as you know, the iPad, it's recently come out. And before the iPad was even announced, there were tons of rumors floating in the air. Was this going to have a camera? Was it going to have what was it going to run? Was it going to run Snow Leopard, or was it going to run iPhone OS? And you know, was it going to have a stylus? There were tons of rumors floating around. So basically, yeah, I do a rumor video like that, kind of, I'd say from www.soandso.com. They said that the iPad will have a front-facing camera. And so, yeah, I give the site credit for their rumor, and then I kind of talk about it in my video. And so, another thing that I do, I didn't mention this during my introduction. As you can see, my introduction, I have 4 little tiles that show what I do. Here you go. You saw the 4 tiles. There was the remixes and raps. There was the keynote overviews, the rumors, and the reviews and hands-on. But another tile that wasn't on there that I want to mention is tutorials. I have some software programs. I actually have a listen now, Corel Video Studio Pro X3. I'm just actually running a trial of it right now, so I'll be done with it soon, but I'm thinking of purchasing it once my trial is finished. I'm running Adobe Premiere Elements and Adobe Photoshop Elements, so I can do tutorials on that. And of course I can do tutorials on generic programs that come on Windows, like MS Paint or MS Windows Movie Maker and stuff like that. So I could do tutorials, of course. Just ask me if you want. And yeah, so that's basically all that I cover. And so that's basically it, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Alright, thanks, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.